Okay, so this was my squat session today. Just for some context, I'm about 13 weeks out from World Championships where I hope to squat somewhere in the 4 to 405 range. 401 would work just nicely, actually. So my low back's feeling a little tweaky from that big pulling session I did last Thursday, and that's pretty uncharacteristic for me. It has me feeling not quite as bulletproof as usual, so I really didn't have a goal for this session because of that. I wasn't really sure how I was going to feel. I ended up taking some ibuprofen just as a prophylactic measure, and no back pain during this session at all, but again, I don't know if maybe the ibuprofen's just masking it a little bit, but felt okay, but just a little bit vulnerable compared to usual. My low back is normally real bulletproof, but I wasn't feeling quite that confident today. But in any event, I did work up to 360, and it was a pretty solid 360. Probably had 370 in me, so I'm at 90% or better of my goal for World Championships. And on a tweaky back, that's pretty good for today. Depth looks pretty good. From this angle, the depth looks more than enough, but if you look at me in the mirror to the side, and you can just barely see it, but if you look over to the side in the mirror, you can see the depth is not quite as great as that angle from the front makes it look like. So when you're evaluating squat depth, your viewpoint or your camera angle matters a lot. These are legal squats, but they are not really quite as deep as it looks like when you're just watching it from the front. But not too bad. I think, yeah, we thought we had the camera off here and it was still on, so you'll see me changing plates here and stuff for a little bit. I ended up, my top three sets, as you'll see in a bit, were 315 for a single, 345 for a single, and then I ended up with 360. Don't know why I picked, I should have picked 365, but was not feeling entirely confident. I remember 345 kind of intimidated me a little bit, but this is good because I hit 3 fairly hard singles for me. My best for the year so far was a 385 that I did in April. So here's 275. I think I just singled this. And that was fine. This was 9 total sets today. So here's my first single. This was just kind of like a mini meet in my mind, so this was first attempt, so that's 315. And funny enough, the 360 didn't look much slower than that. Here's the 345. And if you watch this and remember it, you'll actually see the 360 will look actually almost a little better than this. But so here's 345, second attempt. Just was kind of grindy, and I was kind of thinking, oh man, I wish that felt a little better. And then here's the 360. Again, no pain on these. I finished up this session with 3 sets of hip thrusts and 3 sets of leg extensions. So hope this was interesting for you. If you haven't done so already, head over to targetfocusfitness.com. I have a very active blog there. We've got lots of cool videos and blog posts coming up. So definitely take a look at that and get